your way out of town. You are on bolts. Gear behind you. And who is driving Bolt actually? Corey?
I'll drive Bolt.
I walk kind of in front of, next to, like diagonal in front of Bolt.
Corey, make a survival check.
Quick question, says maybe go back, but on the way out, did we happen to? Are they already gone? Her friend and the father.
They left the night before.
Got it. All right, never mind.
I'll be picking chords on my lute, trying to figure out this 9 strings or whatever.
Oh, it's confusing as fuck.
12.
12? Okay. As you are making your way out of town, there is the high road and the low road. Oh, yeah.
So far, I don't think we've gotten it wrong yet.
We haven't gotten it wrong
These
yet.
times.
Corey, you have no idea which road you took to take in.
Okay.
And of course, like I have full trust in you, Corey. I'm just playing some music to pass the time and try
I'm
to figure this
looking
thing
to
out.
see where I am expecting to see guys to go say hi.
So you're going to make a survival check with advantage.
Alright. Where are you again?
Playing that 9-string
Oh no, it's there.
you said that if I ignore 3 of them, I'm good.
Yeah, right. These last 3 strings, man. Like I'm not used to reaching this far.
No, mine was a 9.
Advantage.
Oh no, the other one was a 2.
God.
So a 9.
In the air, you get this scent of the orcish blood coming from a distance, but you can't pinpoint what direction it's coming from.
I might just have to like
Be aware.
when we get to a point where we have to choose a direction.
Yes. You got to cross roads.
Do I remember at least roughly at what point we saw that we were being watched?
That was before you hit the crossroads. You hit it on when you were coming up the mountain. You saw it, and then you had to pick which direction
Right.
you wanted to go.
And so now we're at the crossroad
On the opposite end, though.
on the opposite end.
Yeah.
And so it was a bit further on is where we were being watched by the orcs. How far? Do I have any idea? Like, because we're in a they were watching from high, so they would have some distance.
Yeah, because you're going through a valley right now. So you're going through a valley and you hit a fork. So there's a rock face in the front, and then the 2 rock faces, and the path just divulges. One goes up high, and then one goes down low.
I think since I'm not sure, and if we don't know where to go initially, I think I'm going to
You should let me choose.
maybe.
Hooray.
But first, I'm going to hold my axe up with one hand, and I'm going to belt out as loud as I can that I have the axe of the chieftain. I am waiting.
I got the conch.
How do you say that?
I have what actual words that I would be saying?
Real words?
That yes. Actually, you probably just hold it up and say, "I'm waiting."
Giving you a hint.
Oh.
So as Atlas sees that this is happening, he's gonna be like, oh, we're doing the thing now. So I will underscore him with like a power chord.
Okay.
I want to throw out some fireworks. Just
That's a good idea.
This is like Mad Max level stuff.
I need like a rubber plug suit really quick. Hang on.
No, I think I'm very much channeling Dragor right now. I am not that clever to pick up on what to do.
What is your intelligence, your base intelligence?
Actually, 13.
You would
You're
know.
fucking smarter than me.
Okay, you would know then. This would be a common knowledge that shouting this in common is not going to get you very far.
Right, yeah. I will, in my...
Stats are garbage.
I haven't practiced in a while, but still familiar and fluent old speak. I will chant out that I have the axe, I'm waiting.
So you see Dragor step up, hold up this axe, just proclaiming this bellowing voice that echoes off the walls. And then you're already playing with the lute, so you're ready. Just, and then boom, and it echoes. And meanwhile, Corey, seeing all this, you're like, oh, we're doing a thing. Just fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks.
You wait, a minute passes.
Echo.
Another minute. And it takes a good 15-20 seconds for that power chord, the explosion of not only Dragor's voice, but the fireworks to finally settle down. Third minute goes by.
That was awesome. I have no idea why we did that, but
I mean,
you guys have no idea what the hell trick.
I understood.
You
I have English, yeah.
Oh, nice. On the fourth minute, you do hear commotion coming from the high road, coming down to your position.
Goblins. Drums in the deep.
maybe they want to see the show.
They
We
show
can-
up. It's like, oh, no, we don't care about the axe. We just wanted to...
Right? Like, we heard some crazy sick, like, pyro effects. Let's make a perception to see if I can't figure out what's going on with them.
Yep.
Like how many or?
Yeah. 20.
There's definitely a group coming. From what you hear, at least a dozen on their way down.
Fair enough. Relay this
The
information.
pace, though, sounds more methodic. Now, this isn't a charge. It sounds more, there's
A
a march
march.
coming towards you.
Okay,
Yeah.
does it sound organized?
It does sound a bit organized, yeah.
Is there a motherfucking split paw knoll with them?
That you won't be able to ascertain with a 20. That's some Ranger 35 shit.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think let's make our stand here then. Just we've called them out, they're coming to us now. Let's make ourselves as familiar as we can with the environment around us. Yeah, in fact, that's an important thing.
Okay.
I'll make another perception check to see if there are any places where we could hide or other things could be
My
hiding.
process of preparing consists of standing in the middle of the path with my axe waiting.
Well, we have Bolt. Dragor was in front. And then I'm going to put you guys next to Bolt just because balancing on Beetle is not the easiest shit in the world. So
Right.
I'll do 3 and we'll do a seed. We'll do 2 and 2. I'll give you guys the flying V.
Yeah. I got a 20.
On your roll one more time. I set up the minis. No. The 20's fine. I don't know what you rolled for.
Oh, to look around and like get familiar with the environment, see if
Gotcha.
there are like places to hide, etc.
From what you see, the path splits out with the high road and the low road. And looking around, there is no place to hide on these paths that's immediately visible. However, when you are coming up here, there is a way up on these cliff sides.
Yeah.
So that you're well aware of.
Okay.
You're kind of keeping an eye up there, just like,
Yeah. Rad. Okay.
You do see coming from the higher road, turning from around the corner, you see a battalion of orcs marching in step. There are 2 in front. There is a female half-orc with a great maul thrown over her
How
shoulder.
great.
It's decent.
Not the size of your axe. It's a wooden shaft with a stone, just a big chunk of stone that's been wrapped around. This is something a normal human probably would have a hard time lifting. And she's got it over one shoulder, just casually walking. Behind her is another orc. He is decorated in all kinds of trinkets. He has these, they look like little either skulls or bones, little like tiny ones, going down in a pattern that goes and it wraps around his back and seems to connect at a belt.
Merit badges.
Yeah, that's kind of what you're thinking. He has a staff in his hand and over his left shoulder, some kind of animal fur that extends to about halfway across his neck, and it has like a makeshift hood over it.
That looks like a druid to me, doesn't it? Bardic knowledge?
Or what's his name? That
Go
main,
for it.
that main orc magic dude in WoW?
No.
Oh, you see it, but you can imagine some sort of like a soothsayer or some sort of
Yeah, a mystic of some sort.
yes. Behind them is about a dozen orcs, maybe you see. Two on the sides holding what look like standards. These seem to be organized. They come marching down. Just for the sake of it, we're going to put the two. So we have the Great Ball, and then we have the other one behind.
And then a bunch of orcs behind.
And then a bunch of orcs behind.
Rad.
The female seems to be the leader. Takes her maul, brings it out in front, slams it down into the ground, and strangely enough, when she slams that maul down, you feel this force almost push you back. You feel it in your chest, and the sound it makes is a lot more than a maul should when stone hits stone.
Arcana 17. Enchanted? Probably.
You don't feel there has to be some sort of magic, but you don't feel it is contained within the maul.
That's fair. Ooh, she
Steps
magic.
forward, speaking in this deep, bellowing voice that echoes through the cavern. Hasid and Dragor, you can understand.
Oh, and don't you?
Yes, I understand Orcish.
You understand Orcish?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's reasons.
Atlas and Corey. There's a bunch of orcs grunting.
Okay.
Just like Klingon.
She grabs the spear, or the shaft of the Great Maul, and rests her chin up on it, standing there towering 6.5, 6, maybe almost 7 feet. Looks you dead in the eye, Dragor. My father's axe belongs in the tribe.
Can I recall just knowledge of orc tradition and culture and whatnot about the whole process, which I'm going to fully support regardless of the actual truth, that I properly earned that axe?
You did. You do know that being of half-blood, you do.
So
You
I pissed
are.
her off even more.
You are the rightful owner of that axe, but this is someone challenging you for it back.
Then I'll simply say, I rightfully earned it. If you want to try and earn it back, you are welcome.
I intend to, half-blood. Call forth your shaman. She draws.
Shaman?
She takes her
Recalling-
half ball and takes a step forward.
Recalling what means by saying
Call you a shaman?
shaman. Like, what's this process is about to happen? Am I familiar?
Yeah, this is essentially, you did a one-on-one fight.
Yeah.
This is essentially a 2-on-2. She has a shaman behind her for support. And you were just called to call forth yours.
Well,
Just kind of like a. It looks like it's Europe right now.
Yeah.
This is Dragor's call.
This is
Corey wouldn't be bad.
no. It's mentally me as Matt thinking, oh, do I want more damage or healing? However, Dragor. No, that's interesting.
He's really thinking this through.
No, because what Dragor would do, I feel like in a certain sense he would not care about his health. However, there's a difference between what I think would help the fight, though, as to like who he would just naturally call
To assist him.
to aid or next to.
It's your call, Dragor.
And so,
You can call
Anyone in
anyone,
the party.
yeah,
or none at all.
yeah.
Call Bolt!
What do you think they're talking
In
about?
one,
Atlas?
basically in one
And looks impressive.
moment, I would
Fair
basically rage and call, basically just call to Ezra saying, as you like.
As you like.
And I will rage and charge forward.
All right. With that, you rage, and as soon as that fury builds up, your muscles bulge, your eyes go bloodshot. You see her. She grins, and her reaction is a bit different from what you've seen. She picks up the maul, and out emanating from her it seems to be a storm. Bolts of energy shoot from her, lightning. This dark cloud comes up over her
Oh shit.
as she picks up the maul with one hand rested on her shoulders. Calm, Half-Blood. And with that, we're gonna roll initiative.
Fuck him up!
So I need initiative
That
from
would be
Dragor and Ezrith.
I will underscore the fight.
Well, whatever we were talking about, it doesn't seem like it went very well.
There's some fighting going on. See, do you have any insight on this?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, they're fighting. It's a 2v2.
I see.
Yeah. Something about, shamans. But yeah.
Fair, okay.
Yeah. I already know what they're talking about.
Are we fighting too?
I don't think so.
Okay. Go Dragor! Go Ezrith!
Do they need like some?
Rara sis boomba.
You could probably set off some fireworks.
Yeah, alright.
I'll play like.
I think you need some dramatic background effects.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy Metal Speed, like rock version.
Yeah.
And then instead of the screen, like, it's like fireworks.
Firework.
I would like, well, I guess Japanese Final Fantasy VI battle boss music.
That's the
Dun,
one,
dun.
that's the exact one I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely underscore this
Black
fight.
Mage's version specifically.
Black Mage's.
I will see if I can even use one of the three strings I don't know how to use yet. We like
Make a performance check.
I'll do it.
As you see, as soon as that storm begins to swell, both the tribe leader and the shaman charge forward at an alarming pace. Dragor, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you bet, Alice. 22. I've been rolling bomb today.
Muscle man, will not gonna help me for shit right now. Ooh, don't do that.
Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. It's gonna be 7 squares and a standard.
Yep.
To do my.
Okay. Ezra, can you help Dragor move?
Yes.
Basically, it's this square line
How
path.
many?
Right in front of this person.
Here.
One over. Yes, there.
Okay. And Ezra, you can start going.
And I'm gonna do my thing. I guess first let's do the thing here. Alright.
What are you looking for over there?
I'm looking for my loot.
21 attack roll.
Yes, 21 will hit.
Okay. So that. So 12. 6.
Disconcerting. Oh, I'll find it later.
Does a 20 hit?
When does hit?
Woo!
You.
What's the AC?
Target AC is 17 on the female chieftain.
Sorry, what was AC?
17.
Oh, okay, then yes, that third one hit too because I got a 18. And then
Atlas, you start playing that new chord and you start getting, so now you're feeling 7 out of the 9, not too bad, and everything seems to shrink slightly as you're not sure, and you
Like
look-
everything me?
Is Atlas getting bigger?
Well, you see Atlas lift about 1.5 feet off the ground and just start hovering up and down.
Wow.
my hits
Yeah.
were for 10
Atlas
damage,
floating.
18 damage, and 12 damage.
10, 18, so give me the total.
The total is 40.
40.
40.
Okay. How much of the, now I need physical and not physical.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. That was That was 11 fire.
Okay.
11
Got it.
fire.
Oh, that's crazy good.
Okay.
Barbarians
Ezra,
fight.
you're up.
Alright, I'm moving 3,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm casting Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
So he has advantage on Wisdom saving and death, and regains max HP from healing.
Okay. Dragor, I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Which I think. No, where is it? I know I have it. Because it's the thing when I'm raging, I have advantage on reflex that I am aware and see coming or whatever.
And you've got proficiency in it as well.
So, dexterity check.
Advantage.
Oh, that's better.
That
Advantage. Save the day.
right.
24. Yeah, because my advantage
Okay.
was a 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Ezra, you walk up and cast Beacon of Hope at the same time. Dragor, you bring your axe, and you are able, all 3 of your blows strike. The first one, though, is just a mere paper cut, as the other 2 start cleaving out flesh. As soon as you finish your attacks, that storm cloud that's above this orc's head shoots out a bolt of lightning, and in a split instant, you're ready for it, and you shield it with your axe. You still take 5 points of lightning damage, and because of your rage, she counters, follows through, and does strike a blow, and hitting you for with your reduced damage 10 points, so 15 total.
15 total. Thank you.
The shaman behind, using that storm, pulls some of the clouds forward, shoots them out as a storm cloud appears just above your head, Ezrith. I need a dexterity saving. Oh no, yes, a dexterity saving throw from you.
Okay.
You need to beat a DC 15.
Ah, 3!
That's not gonna quite do it.
The shaman stuff is kind of making me want to play WoW.
Go back and play WoW again.
Yeah, Shaman's
I want to
fun.
play WoW.
As another bolt of lightning is commanded down, strikes you for 16 points of lightning damage.
Oof.
16.
We'll play a minor chord at that point.
Yeah.
I like when I narrate this.
Okay.
She's like the UFC fighters.
The lone hero
Right.
who
Yeah, the
stole
commentators.
who won the fire axe fair and
Well, if you
square.
look at what Dragor is doing here, this is a well-known technique. It's like, oh, is that right? Oh, shit!
You're doing some John
Right
Madden.
you are, Hussy.
You're doing some
Yeah.
John Madden circling. Watch where you go. Boom! In
The
there.
chieftain swings her axe again, connecting with you, Dragor. With your Mole. Thank you. Connecting with you, you take another with your reduced damage. 4 points.
Only 4.
4 is nothing for Dragor.
Right.
Ezrith,
Yes.
there's a storm cloud right over your head.
Yes. I can't move. So I'm going to cast Aid. So
Okay.
both of us get plus 5 HP.
Temporary
Okay.
hit points.
Yes, temporary hit points.
Rad.
Did we get it too?
Speaking of, I need.
Now I've been
Atlas.
keeping my eyes up there.
Yes,
Oh.
Atlas with advantage, Koray and Hasid to make a perception check.
Perception, okay.
Yep.
I thought you were going to make us make a dexterity with the storm cloud. I was like, what the hell?
Would you like to?
No. Well, I mean, if we're going to get hit by it.
Yeah, 63.
22.
22. Okay, I'll get to you in a second.
And I'm missing 14.
Ezra, you see the shaman once again twirl his staff, point it up at the cloud, and let go, his staff staying in place as he manipulates the cloud above you. You feel static. You feel this energy pull the ends of your hair for a second, and then a bolt of lightning comes crashing down on you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Balls.
Well,
Wow, that's not gonna work.
I'm gonna start doing my attacks.
Yeah, so that's a grand total of 8.
As you feel this shaman channeled the divine presence of his deity, and with that power, you are struck for 40 points of lightning damage.
Jesus.
wow.
Tempest Domain is not something to take your fist at.
I love how that's how much Dragor did last turn, but when we hear it coming our way, we're like,
Right? Are you still up?
16.
16.
Oh, 2.
Well done. And 22.
22.
Atlas, you see on the left side, furry ears pop up. As there is
Knolls.
2 knolls overhead,
Oh, shit.
and
Like a
one
bunny or something.
starts to slowly unsheath an arrow from the back. A seed on the
Yeah.
opposite end. Pop, pop, pop. 3 more sets of ears. As they come up, and 2 of them start taking arrows out. And it looks like they're aiming some at the orcs, some at you guys.
Shall we raise
I
alerts?
speak Orcish. I think I'm gonna be like, Knolls!
Ambush.
in Orcish and try to do
Yeah.
something.
You guys making rolls. What's going on with you guys?
I'm adding up my total.
Okay. Well done.
So.
Oh, God. Bring him down.
Can't do that more than I can do that. Maybe 0 more times.
So,
we'll see.
My total, I hit twice.
Okay.
35 damage, 8 of it fire.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Are
let's
you
see.
still standing?
Yes, at 1 point.
Oh my.
So, alright. I want to do.
I'm only missing 19. Focus on yourself.
What were your AC?
17.
Okay.
Only 19. Only missing 19.
And make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I can only do 1 action. I can't do a reaction and a bonus, so.
Do you have your reaction?
Probably don't have reaction.
I don't think so.
You've got standard and bonus, yeah?
Okay, alright.
21.
Okay. As you and the chieftain exchange blows, you cutting pieces of skin, and she is putting bruises all over your body. You feel your damage has been delivered, but you're used to seeing this. When you are raging, you don't feel the pain, and she is in the same boat as you. You do take 5 points of physical damage and another 5 points of lightning damage. As again, this storm concentrated around her arcs out and strikes you, almost in tune with your own attacks. Ezra.
Alright.
Meanwhile, you guys, what are you guys up to?
So I
Well,
shouted. Oh.
Hold that. Let's.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm going to channel divinity for 25 points for myself
Mhm.
and do mass healing word for 17 for Dragor and I.
Nice. Okay.
We feel it too.
Yeah, you do actually. Yeah.
Hooray!
Everybody
I might get addicted to the
As
healing
Ezra,
spells.
you create your own glow, not of lightning, but of Palor, as your singed hair begins to slightly grow back, and you feel a lot better than you did just moments ago. Dragor tickles a tickle. You guys.
You've raised the alarm to them.
Yeah, I was trying to
Yes.
warn the other orcs.
And I
So
will
you
raise
all
the-
know as some of the orcs in the back do look up, and a few of them do begin to knock their own arrows as well.
And I'll
Alice.
say that in common so that anyone else who's around, you just
Yeah.
watch your heads.
Right. You just look up and you
yeah, I
see.
didn't notice anything.
You see. Oh, well, you see it now. When Atlas points it out to you, you could look up and you do notice.
Does it look like? I mean, are they just pointing arrows and waiting?
Oh no, they are getting ready to shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
we should.
Watch your heads. I can cast the hut spell around us.
Sounds good.
Wow. We're just gonna.
Chill.
I mean, Lehman's tiny hut. Well, that doesn't. I don't know
So
if that.
heroic.
It's not our fight. No, I think I'll just. You know what? I'll drop a moonbeam on one of them.
Okay.
Do we enter the initiative? How does that work? Are we just in the fight now, or is
You
it
are in the fight, but it's separate. It's
separate?
separate. Yeah. You do see. So you begin your incantation to cast your moonbeam on just some of the orcs on. We'll say on the right side.
Yeah,
so
wherever
we
there's
have,
more of them.
We have 2 that you saw here, and then we have 3 that you saw over here.
Yeah.
They are more on your side, but these 2 over here seem to be focusing on the orcs, but these 3 right here seem to be focusing on you guys.
Then I'll focus over on that side.
On this side?
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, you see the shaman shift his energy. He grabs the staff that was floating up in air, twirls it around, and with a wave, you see this white light wash over the chieftain as some of her wounds begin to close up. Dragor.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my thing.
Open them back up.
Like fighter healer versus fighter healer is gonna take a second.
What's your spell save? If they even get one.
It's a Constitution save,
Okay.
and it's against 14.
Okay. Hit. 6, 7. Drago, you're rolling dice. You're gonna do your totals. Okay. So you 2 are gonna exchange another round of blows.
If it hits, it's 12 radiant damage.
Okay. If on a miss, what does
It's
it do?
half.
It's half. Okay. As you see, one of these gnolls has his arrow ready. He steps up, goes to pull the bow, and then bam, moonbeams. You just hear this arrow as it ducks behind, and you see this little smoke come up from behind. You don't think it put him down, but they know. Oh,
We
fuck,
know
we've
you're
been spotted.
here now.
Yeah. As you see these 3, Hasid over here, they're kind of looking at each other, and you don't speak Gnoll by any chance.
No.
Okay. Yeah. You hear some barking and growling over here, and you do see 3 sets of ears kind of darting around, but they took cover for the time being.
Total is 42 damage, 8 of it fire.
42.
3 hits.
My
Wow.
goodness, dude.
And that fire,
So
it does
42
help a
minus
bit.
8,
Right?
so
I'm glad that we did that.
4.
So 34 regular,
Yes.
8 fire.
Okay, that's what that helps me.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yes. Okay, so 8 stands, so that brings us to that, and then. Okay, great.
Since I told you we were watching Star Wars recently, so this reminds me of like Tusken Raiders or something. Like, they're like the pod racing or something. They're trying to do that, and these fuckers are like, and then except since they're gnolls, it's like they're Ewoks kind of or something. It's,
Yeah, we'll go with yeah.
it's just funny.
Make a dexterity saving throw at the end of your attacks.
21.
Okay. As you 2 exchange blows, you've been working the abdomen a bit, and you're starting to hit bone now, just cleaving away with your axe. And she's like, good, keep it up, half blood.
Yeah, beat your dad.
Oh, damn!
You know what? She's gonna get a bonus attack.
What did she say?
Yeah, what did you say? I missed it.
Half beat your dad.
As for her first 2 blows, the first one you deflect, the second one hits. You take 5 points, and then an additional 7.5. So that's 3 lightning. So 5 physical, 3 lightning. That's the total damage with your yep.
And then 60.
And then you make that little quip about her half beat your dad, and just in her rage, she makes this very announced attack, and you're easily able to deflect that.
Atlas is proud of him now. I'm the one that does cutting work.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
At that though, the shaman moves his cloud over to you and commands it and strikes it down again with the fury of this orcish deity. Make a reflex saving throw.
15. Okay, so the 15. 23.
23. As you see this coming overhead and just deflecting that blow, you're able to hold your axe up, but a piece of this lightning still connects with you. You take 20 points of electrical damage.
God damn.
42.
This Tempest bullshit.
Dude, that is all they can do with that. That is their 2 uses of that for the day.
Thank you, Tempest. Now let's let our priest show you how it's fucking done.
Hey, it's kind of, this is the DPS version of Ezra.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, I'm doing my thing. Standard
okay,
action.
you do your thing. Hasid, after some growling, you hear, make an intelligence check. Just a flat out intelligence check.
16.
You hear something rhythmic. You think it's counting. So there, you hear like this
Orc. Here.
and then three
shit, okay.
Knowles. Yeah.
I kind of, well, when they were doing it before, I don't know if it's really something I can do, but I kind of wanted to taunt one of them into shooting at me as opposed to someone else.
How would you do that?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna, let's see.
The proper term is your
Yeah, I was
with
just
a
gonna do like an
hamster.
eye contact, like this kind of thing.
Make a
But
performance
if
check.
they're like jumping out, I don't know. But
Let's see. Make a
Right.
performance check.
Make me proud.
6.
I'm proud in the way that a parent is proud of their kindergartner.
Yes.
35 regular.
Try.
35 regular.
Oh
Great.
god, dude!
14 fire.
That fire is nice too.
So I had a 5, a 6, and a 3 for my fire.
That's pretty nice. I am pleased with that fire enchantment.
Drink our way to work the fire.
Yeah.
Coming from you, that means a lot.
Okay. She looked visibly wounded as you begin to cleave away. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Do my thing.
Yep. Pretty hard for this to connect, being that you're raging right now, but
No, this time,
Bonus
6.
action.
6.
Mm-hmm. And that's with the advantage, yeah.
Wow. So your fury unleashes as you're able to make some devastating blows. However, you did drop your guard for just a second as the lightning is able to connect with you. You take the full 7 points of damage.
Oh,
Hasid.
only 7.
It's 2d6. The three Knowles jump up. All three of them have an arrow ready. They look at you, kind of confused. And then the one goes, "Arr!" And then all three unleash on Corey.
Oh no. Am I right? No, I'm not.
Corey, you have plenty of space to work with here. You don't have to focus too much on space with your fireball.
I know that.
You can choose a point in
shit.
space that's not the ground too.
I wanted to.
Really?
Corey.
Yeah.
As just tink, one arrow just tink and flies off a bolt. To connect with you, you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I did
Yes.
a bonus action of healing word on Dragor.
Okay, Dragor, you're feeling with
17.
17. That bolt blast of electricity and then some is healed. As the chieftain in front of you, Dragor, she takes a knee. I yield to you, Half-Blood.
Ooh.
Yield. Ahead of time, I need to know. Matt needs to know. What do I get out of this from her giving up?
It's not that often that an orc will yield. This is someone who recognizes that they are outclassed. This is often a case when you will challenge a chieftain and they will bestow, okay, you are the clear leader here, take it.
The weapon?
More take the weapon and the title.
Yeah, you would become chieftain.
Ezra.
Alright, I used my feed to channel divinity, and I heal Dragor for 15, myself for 5, and Corey for 5.
Alright.
Dude, you're just the best at this. She's like that cool mom.
While you're contemplating this, those on no watch.
Yeah.
I can move that moonbeam 60 feet for an action.
Okay.
Let's burn those motherfuckers.
Okay.
Just whoop,
Does
bam.
it,
It's a
so
5
does
foot
it
radius,
move
right?
and hit, or is it like a moving, burning column?
It burns in a column.
Okay.
It's a 5 foot radius, or is it just a?
It is a 5-foot radius.
So all three
column.
would get hit. Yeah. Okay.
Does it
And,
hurt? Friendlies?
Yes.
So throw, give me damage.
And it's over here, right?
Yeah,
He moved it.
Yeah,
So the
I'm
three
going
that just took shots at
right
Corey.
through there.
Hasid, you have that was your action, was the distraction.
Okay.
Corey, give me one action.
I'm gonna do
12.
burning hands.
12, okay.
How high
Burning
is the
hands you are well out of range for.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Firebolt would have range. Fireball would have range.
Alright, I guess I get fireball.
You good, Corey?
Yeah, I'll
Keep
do.
moving.
I'll do.
She
I'll
said
do.
fireball.
Oh, fireball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's like too overkill.
Should be
You're-
fine.
Roll damage.
Correct. You were concerned about overkill?
You're doing it on the group of gnolls, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Roll damage.
Okay.
That's just a lot of d6s.
You know what?
Yeah, 86.
I don't even think it's gonna fucking matter because these are. I think you're gonna. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna roll this. Okay. So, as you move the moonbeam over, and you go to channel this divine
almost feel
energy,
bad.
and you pull down as this beam comes down, and they explode in fire. As ears and fur and knoll pieces go everywhere. Yeah.
I just kind of look back at Corey,
As you see Corey just.
was that?
Maybe that was a bit overkill.
Dragor and Ezrith deep in this battle as the shaman has his staff on the ready, but just watching what you're about to do, Dragor.
I'll have axe in one hand, and I'll reach out for the weapon.
This guy.
She takes it, flips it over, and does that thunderous. Puts it in the ground, and puts it in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can see she takes. And with that exhale, the storm around here fades out.